that point for me where I really self-initiated was a point where I, in graduate school had come to this place of realizing, this career path, this educational track that I'm on, everything I had thought my life was going to ultimately be about. And now I'm facing it. None of it's measuring up to how I might have imagined or hoped it would be. And I was really disappointed. And I felt after being immersed in 80 hours of physics a week, I felt a lack of joy, a lack of purpose and meaning. And it was zapping my happiness and my creativity. And so I just thought something's got to give here. I can't keep doing this at the expense of my sense of joy and meaning. So I got to figure out what's going to bring that back into my life. And long story short, it ultimately was spirituality that had to come in for me. Whereas before I'd sort of put it on the shelf, or it was just always sort of in the background on the side. It was never a priority. At that point, it became a priority in my life because I realized it brought that purpose and meaning back. But then the other thing, as I was getting excited about bridging science and spirituality, and the sense of purpose was waking up, I really felt like I need community now. And I felt like, where's my tribe? Where are the people that I can connect with that are on a similar wavelength, that really, want to go deeper in all of these, understanding the mysteries of life and the universe? Who are they? And that was what ultimately set me on my search, that led me. Synchronicity of the universe has kind of led me to the mystery school when I started asking I want to find my spiritual family. And that's one of the big benefits that I have found within this path, is that real sense of community and spiritual family. And I just knew it from the moment that I really went to the mystery school, even though I had a hard time with the concepts and, my ego resistances. I had this intuitive sense of I know these people. These are the people who I've been waiting to find. And so I think a lot of people feel that sense of coming home when they find their way to the mystery school.
Yeah, it's very true. And when it happened for me, as much as I was able to acknowledge that this was the right place for me, I resented myself for doing it at the beginning, because my ego was just huge. And I was, for all intents and purposes, successful in if anyone were to look at me from an exterior world. So there was a part of me that was arguing with myself constantly that why would I want to go on this journey to be around these people who believe as you? Do you realize what you have to give up to do that? And there was this sort of sense of you're going to have to give up this aspect of your ego. And this ego has gotten you where you supposedly want to go. So there was this struggle inside of, if I let go of this, you'll become, it in essence, a fear of becoming a flake. You're going to be a flake. You're going to be like a hippie, right? And you're going to be like meditating on flowers. And it's like, no, don't do it. Don't do that. But at some point, some part of you says, but I kind of like being like that. I kind of like this spiritual family. And yeah, they're all a bit crazy, but I'm loving being around them. So that took a while. I for sure, when I came into Lineage, was very standoffish, very, very much. And I was an uncomfortable student.
I remember.
Yeah, because I was in so much argument with myself, but I kept going. But yeah, it was not easy. But I would change it for the world.
I think this is a good moment, if I can, just to sort of pause in our reminiscing of our own journey with the Modern Mystery School. I think that the things that we hit and the things that we're sharing really they apply to any spiritual journey, any journey of transformation. Really, you're going to hit these moments along the path of that progress, that journey of transformation. You're going to hit these moments where the ego really gets into its resistance. Or you might feel alone at times, or you might wonder why you're doing it. You might wonder, is it worth the sacrifice and all of the change that you have to go through, some of the pain that comes with that transformational fire. And these are, in us sharing our story, it's about helping you also reflect upon, what commitment is about, commitment to a path. And I think that commitment really helps us to get through the harder points, because it's not always going to be an easy journey. The journey to self-mastery is a difficult journey. And it takes that commitment and it takes that application of will to really keep moving forward with it.
This conscious conversation was created, produced, and recorded by Dr. Theresa Bullard Whyke in collaboration with Dave Lanyon and edited by Verse Content and HH Films and Photo. The theme music was created by Tim Mountain of Even Load Productions. Quantum Minds TV is a product of the Quantum Learning Academy.